Hello everyone, welcome to another PCs and EVs YouTube live stream. We're going to be getting right into it very shortly, but first I've got to do a couple of things. I'm going to share the live stream in a couple of places and we'll go from there. So just working on getting that shared now and everything. So give me just a couple of minutes, guys. Alright, so I apologize guys, I'll be working on building here in just a moment. Alright, that should be good for now. Got everything all set up. We're actually using my iPhone 14 Pro as the camera, being wirelessly streamed to the laptop. And then from the laptop, it's getting encoded and sent to YouTube. It's a very interesting setup. It was actually really seamless to set up, I'm not going to lie. It took a minute or two. Yeah. Alright, so just to hop right into it, we're going to be building two Ryzen 3700X based builds. Today we're going to be putting them both in a white Montec AirX ARGB. I don't need salt for this. Since we're building two of the exact same platform and everything, I'm actually going to be doing them simultaneously so that I do the same steps across both builds at any given time. On this one, I've already got the motherboard unboxed. and everything. I just got to replug the MacBook in a different part of the room, as I need to slide it over a bit so that I can get it out of my way. How's everyone doing today? Everyone having a good day so far? Let's go live chat so that I can actually watch all the messages that do come in. Good, glad to hear it, Eric. All right. Oh, I need to grab the NVMe screws and the I/O shield out of that other box as well. We're going to be using 2 different graphics cards in this. And don't worry, for those of you here for some more electric vehicle content, we'll get there. I'm just starting by talking about the computer build and everything, and then as I'm just building and there's not much else to do, we'll talk about the electric vehicle content. I have a video that I am yet to publish that details the horrible time I had charging my car a couple of days ago, probably closer to a week now. I have to grab the footage off my phone for that, throw it on the MacBook, edit it, and then I should be good to upload it. So that should be live by the end of the week at the very latest. But basically, I was having issues with an Electrify America installation. Actually, 2 of them. One of which had some stalls that were down completely. And then another one where the stalls would only do a maximum of about 34 to 40 kilowatt. Which is nowhere near enough to charge up in any reasonable amount of time on any large battery like the ones you get nowadays with the newer electric vehicles. Not that a bolt would notice much different. Alright, right now I'm just installing the NVMe standoffs on the motherboard. I didn't even bring any screwdrivers with me. I gotta go grab my screwdrivers. I should be fine with this one, actually. Yeah, we'll be fine. I'm going to use the trash bag during the entirety of the building process, just so I can try and keep it neat in here. Because building a computer apparently makes a ton of trash. I say apparently as if I don't know this. Building a computer, there's so much trash that gets made just from all the packaging and stuff. Alright, 1 terabyte NVMe is installed. I'm going to go grab that little screwdriver real quick. I'll be right back, guys. don't want this screwdriver because it's not magnetized. And I need a magnetized screwdriver to do this. Hey, Jonathan, what's up, bro? I'm building 2 systems that are going to sell on Black Friday. Then I gotta go record a piece for GameDS because they sent over a case for me to take a look at. So we've got 16 gigabytes of silicon power, DDR4 3200. It's their gaming turbine. Which does have a metal heat spreader on the memory chips, much as it seems kind of unnecessary. Because it's only got a heat spreader on one side, which looks really funny. Yeah, I mean, in all honesty, what it's looking like for me is I'm not going to be purchasing much on Black Friday unless stuff goes even cheaper than it already is, which I don't see happening, realistically speaking. Basically, Black Friday is obviously just a big selling holiday. They artificially inflate some pricing and lower a couple of things a couple of bucks. It's not this great event that you should really hold out on your purchasing decisions for. However, I've got a couple of sales scheduled for the end of this week and everything, and I just need to get the builds assembled for that, which is what I'm working on right now with you guys. These are going to be both B550 3700X combos that I picked up at Micro Center locally. I got the CPU and motherboard for about 220 bucks. It's a 3700X and an Asus B550 Prime Plus ACHES, which stands for High Expansion Slot. They were initially mining motherboards, believe it or not. We're going to be putting the Wraith Prism on them, which is the stock cooler these come with. All right. That motherboard set is done. Now I just need to make sure I grab the USB cable for it. The rest of this goes in either the trash or the recycle bin. Yeah, I wish the SP logo and heat spreader and stuff was on both sides. But realistically speaking, it's not the end of the world or anything that it's not. I'm going to move the laptop up just so I can see it a little better. When I need a little bit more room, we'll probably have to move it again. Interesting. Right now we're just using the mic on our camera, which is an iPhone 14 Pro. Let me know what you think of the quality of it. I'm not really that good of a judge of quality on a camera or anything, but if it looks great, let me know. If it looks like garbage, also let me know, please. I'm Getting bigger scissors. Those are kids' scissors. Give me 1 second. I just gotta go on Facebook. I want to post that I'm streaming. All right, sounds good, Jonathan. It was nice talking with you for a couple of minutes. Alright, sorry about the delay there, guys. I just want to make sure it got posted and everything. Let's get the memory installed in this one. So basically, up until this point, the systems are identical. And they are virtually identical the whole way through. The only difference being the graphics card. One is an NVIDIA RTX 3060 Ti, and one is an AMD RX 6650 XT. Obviously, these builds are selling at different prices, because otherwise the 3060 Ti outperforms the 6650 XT by a decent margin. And that just wouldn't be fair. Ah, man. Your siblings broke your gaming monitor and your second monitor, so now you're stuck with an old TV that you used to watch movies on. That does not sound fun. Like at all. Now, for those of you here for some electric vehicle content, honestly, the cold has definitely... So I'm up in the northeast of the country, and it's cold. I'm definitely noticing a decent hit to my range, and obviously to the efficiency associated with that. It's still a completely acceptable range and everything. I'm just surprised to see how fast. Well, I guess it did get cold really fast here, so that does make sense. Here we go. And put the SSD on this one. I'm like, what haven't I done yet? I know there's something. So I mentioned I got all of this, or everything so far on some pretty good deals. I got the storage I got from Amazon on a pretty good deal at a pre-Black Friday sale or something. I don't know. Let me store away the... I do not appear to have. Maybe I just didn't grab it out. Yeah, you're skipping 40 series because of the connector? I mean, hey, that makes sense. Alright, where the heck did that go? Hello, Mark. How are you doing? I am also doing pretty great. Glad to hear you are. As I was just starting to explain, I am noticing some pretty decent range loss. We're talking, my guessometer used to say that I'd get about, in the GV60, that I'd get, oh, no worries. Used to say that I'd get about 240 to 250 miles at 100% charge, and now it's saying about 210. Thank you. You have a great day at work as well, Mark. Thank you, I'll try. It's been a struggle recently finding time to do that between all the PCs I've had to build. I'm probably not doing a full-on video on these PCs, simply because I don't have the motivation to or the time to really go through and sufficiently benchmark these builds. Yeah, I mean, like, if I wanted to do videos, I have other stuff I need to do videos on, including a Gambius case review where they sent it over. No, I'm good. I don't need help editing. I don't have time to record. I've got these two builds to work on, plus like 2 more. And I need to have it all done as soon as I possibly can. So it's just finding time to do stuff that I struggle with. Hello, Brian. You have no school? Oh, that makes sense because it's Thanksgiving week. I just gotta check Messenger to make sure that a couple of clients haven't messaged in and everything. No, everything looks good there. Alright, let's get this segment cleaned up. We've got our motherboard bundles assembled, which is a really great start. How are you doing today, Brian? I'm doing good. Doing good. Thank you for asking. I'm just pushing these over so I make some room. No! Styrofoam, why you gonna rip? So this is a Montech Air 1X. Sorry, not Air 1X, it's an Air X. Relatively expensive, or relatively inexpensive, rather. Case that I'm pretty fond of. It's got very basic internals and everything, but it does still have some pretty nice features, such as front 200mm fans that are addressable RGB. It does have a rear 120mm that's also RGB, which is pretty nice. There's my bigger screwdriver. I'm like, hey, wait a minute, I'm gonna need that. And honestly, for the $60 I spent on these full-sized ATX cases, they're still mid-towers. They're a compact mid-tower, but they're full-size in the fact that they can fit ATX motherboards and stuff. These things are a steal at $60. Guys, have any questions for me today? Anything you want me to answer regarding vehicles, tech, recent news topics, anything like that? We'll grab one of these bundles, throw it in here. Okay, so there's not going to be any metal in any USBs. Awesome. The new Prius. It looks weird. Hello, Mr. Shonk. How are you doing? I'll probably eventually get around to the new NZXT H5 because I always have people requesting the NZXT cases. I don't generally use them because they seem to be a pretty bad value to me. For example, for the longest time I've been getting... Sorry, I gotta add extra standoff, so I gotta pull the board out real quick. For the longest time though, I've been getting Montech Air 1000s for 80 bucks, 85 bucks here at my local Micro Center. And those are a better deal. The new Prius looks extremely sporty. I'm interested to see how they price it. It's interesting that they didn't do a BEV option. They only did PHEV and regular HEV. So regular hybrid and plug-in hybrid. No battery electric version. It does seem nice that it's got a little bit more power, a little bit peppier now. And I think it's going to sell really well. But it might not sell that well. I mean, the RAV4 hybrids are so popular. And America's just utterly in love with SUVs. Yeah, actually, I think America's just too in love with SUVs for it to sell like crazy. I mean, look at how many Corolla Crosses you see. Those are a model year old. Alright, so Jonathan, the reason that I like... Oh, okay, you don't know much about cars? Hey, that's no biggie. When I say BEV, that stands for Battery Electric Vehicle. So that's something like a Chevrolet Bolt, a Tesla, anything like that that doesn't have a gas engine at all. When I say plug-in hybrid, that means it has a gas engine as well as a battery. And it generally has a pretty large electric battery for propulsion purposes. Right, I'm just going through all the versions and everything. So that would also be, so plug-in hybrid also gets known as PHEV, so plug-in hybrid electric vehicle. It does still have a gas engine and everything, but generally speaking, they have an electric-only mode that they can operate in, so that you just plug it in when you get home, and you can go do all your daily driving and everything on just the battery. And then any further trips, you take advantage of the gas engine that's still in there. A regular hybrid vehicle uses a battery to help improve the fuel economy of the vehicle, potentially by stopping and starting the engine, and also by helping assist the vehicle get up to speed, especially from low speeds, where you would otherwise have to use quite a bit of fuel. Then, of course, you have your regular internal combustion engine vehicles that don't have any hybridizations or anything like that. The new Prius offers both a hybrid electric version and a plug-in hybrid electric version. No fully electric, which I think is a bit of an oversight by Toyota, but given their track record with fully electric vehicles, their first one had its wheels falling off. generally speaking, I'm not sure that that Toyota's gonna stay very relevant in the electric era, especially as reliability becomes less of a concern. Hey, Coochie, you still here? If you are, let me know what you think of the audio as well as the video quality. I can't really tell much in my little preview window or anything, but if it looks good, let me know. I'm streaming off the 14 Pro, which is actually beaming it to the MacBook, which is encoding it. So it's definitely an interesting setup that I haven't worked with very much. Okay, so it's slightly on the quieter side. Not sure that I can really... yeah, no, I can't boost the audio anymore, unfortunately, but maybe next time I'll try rigging up my mic and everything, because I do have wireless mics and stuff, so I could potentially try rigging that up as well next time. I don't have the ability to make a top-down cam as it stands right now. I don't generally work. So I have a workspace where I have like a top-down cam and stuff, but it's a lot messier. It's got a lot of clutter in the room and everything, and it's my main workspace. I don't have a lot of room. It's where I throw windows on all the computers and everything like that. So it's cluttered. I really need to get around to cleaning it, but alas, here we are at the moment. USB 3 is in. Jonathan, right now I have the video wirelessly streaming from my iPhone to my MacBook as it stands right now. It was actually a very, very, very hassle-free experience to get set up. Like I got this streaming setup done in 10 minutes, maybe 15. Generally, setting up for a stream previously has taken me 25 to 30 minutes. Thank you guys for giving me some feedback on the audio, knowing that the video is very clear. Alright, just plugging in all the front panel connector stuff. This is always the most annoying. Jonathan, what do you use for your recording setup out of curiosity? Alright, let's grab a power supply. Alright, we got our Seasonic 850 watt power supply. Just got to plug in all our cables for it. And then we'll be done one of two builds. Hello, Father.
Hang on. Brandon wants to talk to you real quick. Up on my phone.
Alright, guys, give me just one moment. I'm just going to be stepping aside real quick. I just got to use the restroom. Alright guys, and sadly due to unforeseen circumstances we're going to have to be ending the stream here. I gotta go get my kid from school, they're not feeling well. So thanks for tuning in everyone. As always, have a great rest of your day, and I'll be making sure I get another stream in here shortly. I know it's been a while since I've posted any content. I have been extremely busy. I just recently got promoted to full-time at my job and everything, and so with that, my free time is gone. But I'll do my best to make sure that I get to creating more content for you guys shortly. I am still liking the GV60. Unfortunately, I do have to go, but if you comment on some of my videos, we can initiate a comment thread, and I can invite you to my Discord and everything like that. Alright, and I'll see you guys all in the next one. Bye-bye.